Welcome to the Avengers podcast, where we're talking about DC stars and more. I'm your host, Torrin, and with me is my co-host, Peyton.
Here.
Today, we'll be doing a ranking of animated movies and TV shows in the news of the week. The time codes in the description if you want to jump around. And with that, here's Peyton with the news.
All right, so we only got one piece of news today. You hear that Kendrick dropped a diss on Drake?
Yeah, I did.
That's the only news that's going on right now. Or it feels that way, at least.
Yeah,
Whose side are you on?
I'm on the J. Cole side. I'm a bystander.
Oh, God. Bro had the right idea. He dipped out, everyone clowned him for it, and now everyone's like, you know what? Fair enough.
Yeah, I know. You know what? That's pretty smart of you, J. Cole.
Yeah, I
wasn't familiar with your game.
Yeah. But no. Yeah, we have quite a bit of news this week, considering we missed last week because of you. Not really.
Not my fault.
We got a trailer for The Boys season 4. Looks great. Not much to talk about other than the fact that Butcher's son is still being a little cuck. It looked like in the trailer he pushes someone and bro splats on the wall. I don't know if that was just clever editing in the trailer, but if that happens, man, bro's lost. He's done. But the whole crux of the season is Butcher doesn't have a lot of time left, and they're trying to, get the job done before bro kicks the bucket. But yeah, super excited for that. Literally comes out next month. So yeah, I am ready for more peak, because not a single season has been bad. Gen V was good too. Oh, and speaking of Gen V, 2 of the characters from Gen V are going to be showing up in season 4. I don't know how much bearing that's going to have on the story, so I don't know if like Gen V is going to be required viewing, but I guess we'll see.
I mean, I feel like people should watch it because it's part of that universe.
Is it though?
It is.
Yeah, you're right. My Adventures with Superman season 2 premieres on May 25th on Adult Swim. I didn't see if it's like next day on HBO Max, but presumably it is. I sure hope it is, because that's how it worked last time. But yeah, obviously we're super excited about that. We're going to be talking about that later in the episode. But yeah, super excited for season 2. And a Batman VR game taking place in the Arkham universe titled Batman Arkham Shadow will release in late 2024 exclusively on the MetaQuest 3. A lot of people are really mad. A lot of people are mad, bro. People are mad, bro. They're like, bro, after Suicide Squad. I mean, I get it, but also like, I mean, we've gotten an Arkham VR game before, and it was cool. This one isn't worked on by Rocksteady, so there was a lot of rats in the trailer. People are speculating Ratcatcher's the villain. Who knows? But I don't know. I'm excited. I like VR. I don't have a Quest 3 though, so that's gonna suck. But hopefully it's a good game. VR needs more good games to really get that medium going. So yeah, so hopefully it's good. I'm excited. But yeah, I mean, I get why people are mad. People want another Arkham game. Then we got Suicide Squad, which I talked about ad nauseum last week when I ranted about it for 20 minutes straight.
The Book of Boba Fett type beat.
Yeah, I might just have to clip it and upload it on its own. Just that 20 minutes of me just tearing into it. This is according to Daniel RPK. Marvel Studios is reportedly interested in Keke Palmer for a large role in the MCU.
We all know what we want.
Well, we know what we want, but there's some people.
There's always gonna be some people, bro. They don't like anything, bro.
No, they don't. But yeah, Rogue. We want Rogue. Right, that is what you're alluding to, right?
Yes.
Okay,
yes,
cool.
Yes, yeah.
Yeah, she'd be a good Rogue. I also think she's too old for it now, but I think she's too old. I don't know what they're going for. I mean, I imagine they're going younger, but Natasha Lyonne would be a fucking killer Rogue.
Oh, yeah.
I would love that. But yeah, Keke Palmer would also be great. But yeah, if they're interested in her, so that's that could be like for like an upcoming or obviously it's for an upcoming project, but like for a more closer project, or it could be like something down the line that they're like, oh, we'd like to see Keke Palmer in this. But, you know, obviously Keke Palmer is a fantastic actress, so having her in the MCU would just be great. So this is also according to Daniel RPK. Marvel Studios are finally confident in the story for Avengers 5, opting for a smaller story with a smaller team, so some characters like the Fantastic Four will not be present. I think this is a good way to go.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah,
telling a smaller story, a more intimate story. And I also feel like if it's a smaller story, the stakes that are there can feel bigger than they actually are. You know, it would also be a good opportunity to, you know, establish an actual team and not just like shove everyone and everything they have into and shoehorn them into one movie and act like they're a team. I think this is a good way to go. And if Marvel Studios are confident in the story that they have, then that's cool. But yeah, like, I guess some people would be upset that the Fantastic Four is not in it. It's fine. I mean, they're going to be in Secret Wars most likely. I mean, it's cool. I mean, we also don't know what the story is. Like, is it going to be Kang? Probably not. If it's not the Kang Dynasty anymore, we don't know. But yeah, I imagine we'll be getting more info on that down the line. But yeah, so at least the movie's happening, you know? And we're actually, you know, they've figured it out after the whole Jonathan Majors situation. But this is also according to Daniel RPK. A project for Teyonah Parris's Monica Rambeau was reportedly in the works at Marvel Studios, but it got scrapped due to the Marvels underperforming at the box office. That being said, her story will continue in other MCU projects. Kind of sucks, to be honest. Like having her own project, you know, in spoiler alert for the Marvels, I guess, in the other universe with the X-Men and her other alternate version of her mom and Beast, like that would have been sick. But yeah, I guess if interest is low due to the Marvels underperforming, which I half get, because yeah, it underperformed, but also if it found a huge new life on Disney Plus, I think. I don't know. I don't know if it was some marketing. Well, it was a lot of factors, really. But people like that movie. It's not just like everyone hates this and like, you know. But yeah, at least we're getting that story in other MCU projects, because that's a huge loose end to just leave open like that. And also, I really like Teyonah Parris and Monica Rambeau. I think she's fantastic. Torrin.
What?
I have awful news.
What?
I have really, really bad news.
What is it?
I'm really sorry to report that Kraven the Hunter has been delayed to December 13th, 2024.
Oh, man, what are we going to do? I mean, I was really looking forward to see that very below average movie. Oh,
very below, that's generous. No, I think I read that Sony moved it maybe to avoid the election and stuff like that. But the problem is, if you look at the movies surrounding this release date, Kraven the Hunter is going to get fucking crushed, mainly by Sonic 3.
Hell yeah.
Because that's coming out, I forgot if it's the same day or like the week after or the week before, but it's close enough that it's absolutely going to affect its box office. Yeah, it's the week after. Yeah, Kraven's going to fucking die. Like, I can't believe that they decided, yeah, let's put it right in the middle of this. But Sony's going to Sony. Obviously, I hope it flops. Just to give another fucking stab in the back and push them to not be idiots, but is what it is, I guess. That's probably not going to happen. But yeah, I'm so excited for Kraven the Animal Lover. Giancarlo Esposito revealed he has been cast in the MCU. He says the role will not be one of the ones that fans have theorized in the past. So no Professor X, no Magneto. People are saying maybe Doctor Doom, but I feel like people have been fan casting Doctor Doom for a while, so I doubt it's that either. I don't know. I don't know what it could be. He also described it as original and new. I don't know if that literally means like it's a new character they invented for the MCU, or original and new as in it hasn't been done before in like live action. I don't know what he means, but you know, having Giancarlo Esposito in the MCU at all is a win. As long as they don't waste him like they have other really great actors in the past.
Yeah, no.
And last but certainly not least, because it's felt like 10 years since this came out, but we weren't here last week, but the new Deadpool and Wolverine trailer released, and it was fucking peak. It was incredible. Torrin, did you see that trailer?
Yeah, dude. It was really, really good.
Oh my god.
That suit just looks better and better on him.
It looks so good. And then we got the reveal that he's that he's gonna have the sleeveless look for some of the movie.
I personally just wish that with the sleeveless look, he had the shoulder pads. It just looks really weird.
Yeah, it completely ruins the whole look.
I know, right? Because I'm just really upset that one piece of a costume isn't on Hugh Jackman. God, this is why the MCU is dying. That's why it needs saving. But hopefully, literally, because I'm gonna be the first one on Fandango buying tickets to Deadpool Wolverine 3, that I'll see it.
I guess I'll see this movie that I really want to see.
I know,
but I'll be mad about those shoulder pads.
I'll be hate watching this movie, and I'll tell everyone to go see it, and then I'm gonna switch up on it in the next 2 weeks. Fucking hate these fans, bro. I swear to God.
So presumably in some of this trailer, people are speculating that he's gonna have the mask in some of it. Speaking of which, a fan actually full on edited a mask onto him, and it looks insane. Like he tracked the head and put a CG mask on. I don't know. People are insane. I don't know how they have the time for this, but presumably he's gonna have a mask for some of it, and it's gonna look good. But yeah, the trailer looks incredible. We see a lot of the stuff that takes place in the Void. We see some glimpses of some familiar characters. We saw Pyro before. We also see Toad, played by Ray Park. We see Azazel from First Class. We see Lady Deathstrike from X-Men 2.
Yeah.
And I imagine those are just the little itty bitty cameos that they're willing to show. We also get a full reveal of the villain Cassandra Nova, who is Professor X's twin sister, who he fucking destroyed in the womb. Which is insane. But yeah, it seems like she has one of Professor X's wheelchairs. Yeah, I mean, this movie looks incredible. I love the part in the beginning where Deadpool's asking Wolverine to come with him, and he's getting all angry because he's Wolverine, and Wolverine puts the gun to his head, and Wolverine just leans into the gun fucking shoot me, it doesn't matter. I love the idea that this Wolverine is he failed his universe essentially, and a lot of people are speculating ooh, which Wolverine is it? I really just think it's a Wolverine we haven't seen before. It's just a Wolverine from a different universe, and that way they don't step on any toes with all the other universes and Logan and what have you. But yeah, regardless, fantastic. I'm so looking forward to this. When does it come out? July 26th, I think.
Very, very soon, dude.
So close, yet so far.
Which fucking sucks, because I might be going on a cruise that time. I'm gonna see that shit early. I don't know why. I'm gonna see that shit early.
How are you gonna see it early?
I'm going to see it early. No, I'm talking. I think the cruise leaves on the 26th. So I gotta see it on Thursday.
You're fucked, bro.
Hell no, dude.
Bro, you're fucked, bro. You're not seeing
even if it means missing the cruise, I'll watch it. Bro, watch that.
I'm spoiling you.
You better fucking not.
If you want to do a Guardians 3 thing again, if they do that.
Yes.
All right.
Don't put thoughts in my head, bro. Dude, please.
As much as I want them to do, I feel like with all the cameos, I don't know if they'd want to risk that. But Guardians 3 was pretty huge, and so yeah, I don't know. I guess we'll see. Hopefully. But yeah, that is the news of the week, which means it's time to move on to our topic, which is ranking all the animated superhero stuff. So it's going to be a tier list, A or S, A, B, C, D, F. You know how a tier list works. You're going to hear some clicking from me and stuff, It's me dragging all the images all over the place. But yeah, let's get started. First up we have is Invincible.
I haven't seen season 2, but it's gonna go in S tier.
You haven't seen season 2?
No, why would I watch that?
I haven't seen season 2. It's gonna go in S tier.
It is gonna go in S tier from what I've seen.
From what you've seen, that's crazy. It's hard to judge an ongoing series, but so far, yeah, I mean, keeps going the way it's going. S tier is gonna be where it's at. I mean, it's a phenomenal series. Next up, we have Justice League: The Flashpoint Paradox.
Justice League: The Flashpoint Paradox. I'm gonna go with I would say S, but it's gonna go in A.
Why?
Superman's fucking head. Small ass head on that big body.
Bro, I feel like that's everyone in this movie other than Flash.
Nah, bro.
But you're right. It's definitely it's mostly Superman and Shazam.
Yeah.
And Thomas Wayne. The art style of this movie is fucking weird, and I don't like it. But yeah, the story is obviously fantastic. They do a great job. Yeah, Aquaman looks weird too. I can't. Yeah.
A lot of weird styles in this movie, but I mean, it's like you put the Flashpoint in anything, I'm gonna like it.
True. So yeah, I'd have to agree. It's just so unpleasant. The art style is just so unpleasant. I think it only works for the main characters. Flash and like Reverse Flash looks good. Yeah, but they're also not gigantic men. They're meant to be more lean, so it just works better. Yeah. I don't know what they were thinking. Next, we have Spider-Man, the animated series.
Spider-Man, the animated series.
Spider-Man, radioactive Spider-Man.
I'm gonna say A.
A? I would have to put an A too. I was gonna say B because it's good. It's definitely good, but it's not like incredible. It's definitely in that 90s era of shows that it's very nostalgic, but it's nothing like absolutely spectacular. No pun intended. But you know what it does have? It has the fucking Shocker meme, so that bumps it up to A for me.
Shocker!
I will chase you to the ends of the earth. It's good stuff. Bro that plays him, I'm blanking on his name right now, is 100% down to do a continuation a la X-Men 97. So I desperately need that. I need that expeditiously, bro. Next we have Batman the Animated Series, F.
I was gonna say D because I've never seen it. So
no, I'm gonna need you to take that back.
What?
I'm gonna need you to take that back.
Why?
Because you have seen it.
Yeah, I put an A.
A?
It's not S, bro.
Okay. So you're delusional.
Superman the Animated Series is better.
You haven't even seen Superman the Animated Series.
I have.
No, you haven't. Because
I have.
No, because if you had, you would have put it on your list that I told you to give me.
I mean, I just forgot about it. F. Oh, well, fuck. Sorry. S.
Included in Batman the Animated Series, the new Batman Avengers. I mean, it's basically the same show. Is that the Lego Batman theme?
No, it's the Arkham theme.
I love those games. We have Spectacular Spider-Man.
S.
You sure about that?
Especially that goated theme.
Yeah, I mean,
bro, like Spectacular Spider-Man is like so goated.
I hate to say it, but I think it's overrated.
What is wrong with you?
I think it's overrated.
Some kind of Spider-Man fan you are.
I love Josh Heaton. I think he's fantastic. I like the art style, but also I think it's overrated. I think like people gas this shit up like crazy, and you know, like it's good, but it's also like this is a Spider-Man cartoon. Like that's,
how dare you?
I'd put it in B.
Why would you put it in B?
Because it's fine.
Oh my god.
It's fine.
I don't agree with that.
Compromise, put it in A.
God, yes, put it in A. God damn, kind of shit.
I'm sorry.
No.
I like Steve Bloom as Green Goblin. That's fun. We also have What If? C. Interesting. Because I was going to put it in C.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, it's all right.
It's there's really nothing much for.
Yeah, it's exactly what it's meant to be. But yeah, it's nothing like there's of course there's in each season there's a couple standout episodes, like that Doctor Strange episode is still fucking incredible. But yeah, it kind of just is. It's not particularly bad, I don't think. Will says it's fucking horrible. but yeah, it's not great either. It just, yeah, it's right in the middle. Superman Man of Tomorrow. I know you haven't seen this, but I have. It's the start of what is considered the Tomorrowverse. It is the new DC animated universe, you know, alongside like The Long Halloween and stuff like that. I think this is really solid. I'd probably put it in A or B. It's a really good start to this universe that hasn't fucking gone anywhere. They're doing Crisis on Infinite Earths, but pretty much every movie after The Long Halloween has been either mid to fucking ass. So it was really unfortunate because I was really excited after they ended the last animated universe. But yeah, I'm going to put it in B. Next we have Batman Under the Red Hood.
That's an A.
Why not S?
It wasn't long enough for me.
It wasn't long. Wow. So it was so good that you wanted more.
Yes.
Fair enough. Underrated.
Underrated?
Yeah.
I also say it's properly rated. But
I mean the people that have seen it love it.
Yeah.
But when people talk about like best Batman movies, you know, for any animated stuff that comes up, it's usually Mask of the Phantasm or fucking Lego Batman. But I'll put it in A. I'm not married to S. John DiMaggio's Joker though, fucking more of that, please. He's fucking incredible. Massively underrated Joker. Next we have My Adventures with Booperman.
I'd say it goes in like B or A.
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing because, like, again, ongoing series, like I talked about earlier, season 2 is coming out relatively soon. It's the way it's going. It could very well be an S tier series by the end of its run. But as of right now, with season 1, you know, really good, amazing characterizations for all the characters. I love Lois in it. I love Jack Quaid as Superman and Clark Kent. He's fucking fantastic. He really, he has the boyish charm in real life, and he gives the boyish charm to Clark Kent. He's a really solid choice, and I really like how they are twisting some of the, not necessarily some of the lore, like is basically the same, but the stuff that you think you know, they just put their own twist on it, and I really appreciate that compared to a lot of other series that just kind of do by the numbers. I'm going to put it in A, but you know, it could go downhill very quickly, and it could go uphill very quickly.
Yeah.
X-Men 97, S.
From what I've heard, S.
It's fucking, I can't without spoiling it, I can't describe how fucking good this shit is. It's so amazing. It's like there's only been I think there's only been one episode that didn't really hit for me, and even then it was like still solid. But like, yeah, this show, and like it was like episode 3, I think it was like, holy shit, this show is incredible. And then episode 5 came out, and then it topped it, and then just this recent episode topped it again. Like I don't know how they're managing to do this with this show, and the fact that it's a continuation of the 90s series, which just to be transparent, is not on this list because we both haven't really seen it. But it it gives you enough breadcrumbs where if you haven't seen the original series, you can catch up pretty easily on what's going on or what has happened. So that's done brilliantly, along with telling its own story. And the fact that it's on streaming, they can push the boundaries a bit more. You know, they don't have to, you know, follow the fucking network television guidelines. So it's a lot darker. It's sexier in some cases, and like Wolverine, like I think in the original show, Wolverine could barely use his claws because they didn't want like kids playing with like knives and shit. And so like this one, he could actually use his claws, and everyone's power set. The action is fucking phenomenal. I will never stop gushing about this series, and season 2 is you know well on the way. I don't know what's going on with the creator, but you know, like I hopefully they keep it up to par with this, because it's just been just phenomenal. Yeah. Anyway, Harley Quinn.
It's an A from what I've seen.
Yeah, what have you seen?
All the way up to season 2.
Up to season 2 as in you finished season 2 or you just saw season 1?
Season 1.
Okay, fair enough. Yeah, a lot of people are sour on the 3rd season. I don't really get that personally. But again, this is a sort of similar to My Adventures with Superman in the sense that it takes what you know and puts its own twist on them, and it keeps everything really true to form, but it manages to be very, very funny without destroying characterization. And I really appreciate that. I also, Kaylee Cuoco as Harley Quinn was a nice surprise. It was really jarring at first, but you get used to it, and she's actually quite good. I also fucking love Poison Ivy in this. She's fucking fantastic.
And King Shark.
Oh, King Shark, my beloved. Next, we have Ultimate Spider-Man.
I'm gonna say it's a C because it made this Spectacular Spider-Man get canceled. So
you're gonna hate me.
You're putting it in fucking A,
and the Spider-Man fans are gonna hate me.
Oh my god.
Look, I'm not gonna look for anyone freaks out. I'm not saying it's better than Spectacular, but also I think this is underrated.
Oh my god.
I don't know why people hate this so much. People fucking hate this show.
It's not good, bro.
It is good.
Hell no.
Drake Bell.
Oh yeah, you all know about Drake Bell, yeah.
I mean, do we know about Drake Bell?
I do know about Drake Bell.
But do we though?
I do. I was the one.
Could be very careful.
No, I was the one. I was on Drake and Josh. And he said mean things to me. He said, "You're never gonna get no women." And I was like, man,
he was right.
Oh, fuck off.
No, but I really do think it's underrated. Look, I'm not gonna put it in A, but I'm gonna put it in B.
Okay.
It's solid. I think it's solid. Yeah. Anyway, Teen Titans.
Fucking S.
And that's on God. Do we even need to explain this? Shit's fucking peak. I love the as much as I am not a fan of anime, the anime influence on the show really elevates it. Fucking love it. The characterizations are just brilliant and incredibly iconic. Like, this is to the Teen Titans what Batman the Animated Series is to Batman. Absolutely a defining show for these characters and the rest of their characterizations and just in the future. Teen Titans Go, F. All right. Lego Batman.
The show? The movie?
What do you mean the show? Is there a show?
There is a show. There's
a Lego Batman show.
Yeah, it came out in 2017.
The movie came out in 2017.
That too, yeah. It was released alongside it.
There's not a show, is there?
There is, yeah.
Are you fucking lying to me?
Yeah, if you went to the Josh house. I'm kidding. Oh
my god.
No, the movie, I'd say it's an S. I really like that movie.
Tony, you're gonna hate me.
Oh my fucking god, dude. Can we have? I can't have shit, can I?
I'd put it in D.
Oh my fucking god! Why? What is wrong with you?
I don't like it.
Why don't you fucking like it?
I don't think it's that funny.
Oh my god, bro. Oh my god.
Well, I mean, there's funny moments. I think the third act is a gigantic mess.
Yeah, that's exactly how I feel about Deadpool 2 as a whole.
Bro, you haven't even seen Deadpool 2.
What do you mean? I have.
Yeah, but you haven't really. You saw it once in theaters and then you didn't see it again.
Oh
and I think you should see it again.
Dude. Oh my god, that shit's ass, bro.
It really isn't.
Shit is horrible.
Bro saw a tweet and he was like, you know what? Deadpool 2 is ass.
No, I did not see a tweet.
Yeah, he did.
We saw it with my own eyes, bro.
We're watching Deadpool 2.
Oh my god.
I'm gonna say, hey, I got early tickets to Deadpool 3. And you're gonna be like, fuck yeah, let's go. And then it's gonna be Deadpool 2. Surprise.
I personally would fucking tweak out in that moment. But
I don't
Lego Batman in D.
I don't like it.
Oh my god, bro. Jesus. Let's move on. I don't want to talk about this anymore.
If it was the Lego movie, that's an S. But Lego Batman?
I want to move on.
Well, we still got to put it somewhere.
We putting it in fucking A, bro, at least.
A? Let's put it in B.
Dude. Oh my god.
Look, that's 2 away from D, and that's 2 away from S.
All right, fair.
I put it in F. All right, Batman Beyond: Return of the Joker.
Shit ain't canon, so it's D.
That doesn't make any sense.
I don't like that movie.
What do you mean you don't like that movie?
I don't like it.
What do you mean?
I don't like it.
In what way?
Never seen it.
Want to run that by me again? Say it again.
I haven't seen it.
What do you mean you haven't seen it?
I've never seen it. What goes on in that movie?
You haven't seen Batman Beyond: Return of the Joker.
No.
Where the Joker comes back.
I know.
Mark Hamill.
Mark Hamill's not even the Joker in that one.
I'm gonna kill you.
I don't like it.
Have you or have you not seen it? I can't tell when you're joking.
No, I just don't like it, dude. You gotta believe me, dude.
I
don't like it.
I can't tell if he's kidding, everyone. I can't tell.
B.
What do you mean B?
B.
The flashback sequence alone puts this in S.
No, it doesn't.
Yes, it does.
We already have enough in Batman in the original Beyond series.
Not like that. Not like in the movie.
Of course there is.
Have
you seen the entire show, Batman Beyond? Have you seen it?
Admittedly, I have not seen the entire show.
Oh my god!
But I have seen.
There's a lot of it. There is so.
I know
many
there is.
I've
still seen a lot of it. I just haven't seen all of it.
Well, then you should understand where I'm coming from.
I don't understand where you're coming from because yes, there's flashbacks, but the Return of the Joker one. I mean, I can't. Have you seen it or not?
No, I haven't.
I'm gonna
just put it somewhere, dude.
Guess what you're doing after this?
I'm not doing it. The only thing I'm doing is gonna be filming.
No, you're gonna be like, you're gonna say I'm gonna be a little bit late. I'm gonna be about an hour and 40 minutes late. Because
can't do that.
Just say you have a family emergency.
Can't do that.
Just say
I'll watch it when I get home.
How have you not seen? Jordan, have you not seen Batman Beyond: Return of the Joker?
There's a lot of stuff I haven't seen. There's a lot of animated movies I haven't seen.
But Batman Beyond: Return of the Joker, that's a classic.
Is it?
It's one of my favorite Batman movies ever.
You just put it somewhere, bro.
I'm putting it in S.
Okay, that's fine.
Fucking can't believe. Oh my god, it's not even an hour. It's an hour and 14 minutes. Can't believe you. This is ridiculous. Batman: The Dark Knight Returns.
Which one?
Both.
From what I don't remember much of it, but I'm gonna put it in B.
Yeah, fair enough. Overrated.
I mean, comic book.
The Superman fight's good, but
Batman's a fascist.
He really is. Yeah, I'm not huge on this story personally, but is what it is. Batman and Mr. Freeze Sub-Zero.
Never seen it.
Why am I not surprised? It's solid. It's I forgot if this was this is after Mask of the Phantasm. It's solid. It's not Mask of the Phantasm, but this is in Batman the Animated Series fashion. It really it's a really defining movie for these characters, and this is one of the ones that made Mr. Freeze an actual good villain, and not just I'm gonna freeze you, zap. But it could be better. It's not Mask of the Phantasm. I'm gonna put it in B. Speaking of Mask of the Phantasm, Batman Mask of the Phantasm,
fucking ass.
That's just incredible, fucking phenomenal. I'm gonna put it in A.
Fuck you.
I'm just kidding. But I'm gonna put it behind Return of the Joker because you haven't seen it, and it makes me sad. I can't get over that. I'm sorry.
I can't get over that you were willing to put the Lego Batman movie in D.
Oh, it's because it's not that great.
Shut up.
You know what? The one thing I don't like about Mask of the Phantasm is that there's a Joker origin. I don't love that, but it is what it is. Batman Beyond, the series.
Beyond? I'd say it's like either A or B.
Let's put it in B for Beyond.
That's crazy. Batman Beyond goes in B tier. Alliteration.
B Batman Beyond. Batman The Long Halloween, both parts.
I'd say movie wise, I'm probably gonna have to put it in B. Maybe even C.
Really?
Yeah.
I thought you liked it more than that.
I mean, it's good.
I liked part 1 more than part 2. Yeah, okay. I feel like I can't put it. Okay. What say we knock Batman or knock The Dark Knight Returns down to C and put The Long Halloween at B?
Sure.
Yeah, shit's mid anyway. All right. Confirmed. Batman The Long Halloween and Batman Beyond are the same level of quality as Ultimate Spider-Man.
Can't have shit, bro.
Look, obviously there's a lot of animated stuff that we either didn't get to or we just haven't seen, so like this list could have been a million things long. But lastly, we have the Justice League cartoon.
Justice League Unlimited?
Both Justice League and Justice League Unlimited.
Oh, I haven't seen the first one.
It's basically the same show.
No, it's not. I'm putting that shit in fucking, like, from what I remember, I haven't finished the entire thing. It's A tier.
Absolutely agreed. That shit has some fucking special ass moments, bro. That shit's good. There's stuff that I wanted to put on here, like Superman the Animated Series, but I haven't seen it in full. I'm actually slowly going through it right now, and it's really good so far. I actually really like Superman in that because he's not like full Chris Reeve, like, oh, hi Lois, like bumbling. He's like more confident and stern than that. But yeah, there's a lot that we could have done, but yeah, we either just haven't seen them or fucking other things. But yeah, that is the tier list. So what'd you watch this week?
You already know we gotta fucking do an investigation, try to figure out where I left off on. Where did we leave off on?
Where did you last leave off on? You talked about Godzilla. You talked about Once Upon a Time. Wait, did you talk about Once Upon a? No, you did. No, yeah, because I remember you talked about Sing Sing.
Okay, so it was like around Sing Sing.
Yeah.
So, Peyton and I will watch Civil War. Fucking great movie. Surprised that like they were able to fit that concept into that runtime. I really like the visuals of it. This really like high scale, like, like war story with that has the lines of journalism. It was really, really good. I liked it.
Hell yeah.
Everyone was a little skeptical with Alex Garland given his film Men. But I think this is like, okay, well, like after watching this, I just kind of forgot about it.
Is it apolitical?
Apolitical?
Yeah.
Like, there's no politics involved, or like you don't want to get into it?
No, like, does it not take sides?
Oh, it does.
And whose side are you on? What kind of American are you?
Well, I'm African American. I get shot immediately. Fucking Jesse Plemons would fucking gun my ass down, dude.
Jesse Plemons is a scary ass dude.
Fucking just incredibly soft, kind, yet intimidating. It's like if fucking Winnie the Pooh was serious. But no, like,
what kind of American are you?
Dude, that's fucking great.
Do you like honey? Yes or no?
Christopher Robin. I can't.
Where are you from? Oh, China. Bang.
But yeah, no, this like the performances were absolutely great. Kirsten Dunst, I haven't seen her in like much projects other than Spider-Man. Unfortunately, you can tell what the type of person I am. But she displays a great amount of like emotion and range in this one performance, and Kaylee Spaney was really great as well. Seeing her character evolve in this one film, which is absolutely really cool to see. I'm really upset that we didn't get to see Nick Offerman eating breakfast
Jesus.
in this one.
Where was his mustache?
And then it's funny because how this person hates the government, yet he is at the top of, you know, the hierarchy. He's the president of the United States.
Doesn't make any sense.
I'm just like, that is not the Ron Swanson way. No, I'm kidding. But Nick Offerman was great, and like the 3 minutes of screen time he had.
A lot of couldn't talk about it when I saw it because you hadn't seen it, but like major Last of Us vibes.
Oh yeah, for sure. Like them going to like different places, especially like that one camp. Like everyone that kind of did give me like Last of Us vibes. But yeah, this is like really good. I really liked it a lot.
Clearly very divisive.
Oh yeah, it's very divisive for sure. But I mean, I always say if your movies aren't divisive, you're not doing something right, you know?
Yeah, never make a movie that everyone loves.
Yeah, for sure. But yeah, Civil War, really great. So can't believe I thought you were talking about Captain America. Then
it is something I would do though, so fair enough.
Yeah, no, for sure. Then we watched Spider-Man 2. God, nothing much to say about that. Still fucking hits. I was also like watching it from I guess in a sense like a filmmaker's standpoint. I was like looking at like the lighting, you know, the dialogue.
Fucking nerd.
Oh, the dialogue is so fucking good. It's so good. And the framing,
in 2?
Yeah, the framing in 2 and the dialogue in 2 is really
Here's
good.
your change.
Hell yeah, buddy.
Jordan, you gotta read women poetry. That's how to get the girls, bro.
Day by day I gaze upon her. Day by day. I think one of my favorite scenes dialogue wise is when Peter and MJ are walking, and I don't know, I just kind of just like that the scene of like, oh, he's like, yeah, you look different. He's like, oh yeah, you know, yeah, I forgot what he says.
Punch me, I bleed.
I'm getting married in the church.
You what?
I always imagine you getting married on a hilltop. And who's
we're not getting married, you cuck. Like,
you want to get some chow mein? Peter, I'm getting married. Did I ask?
God, I was like, two friends can't go get something to eat. Jesus.
Can a motherfucker not get some food with a friend? But yeah, no.
And then 2 days later, kiss me.
I know, right?
I need to see something. Like, okay.
Do you love me or not?
He's like, nah.
Don't.
I don't. You keep cheating. I can't trust you.
Yeah, he ends up getting with her anyway. Yeah. Well, implied.
When he should have gotten with, what's her name?
Ursula.
Is that her name?
Yeah.
I kind of thought her name was Gretchen for a second.
Gretchen? Ugly ass name.
I mean, that's not any better than Ursula.
Yeah, you're right. But still, Spider-Man 2, fucking, it's amazing. I fucking love it. Then I watched The Florida Project, and like this movie was like, so the first, okay, I have thoughts about
Jesus.
this movie. Okay, we have people on here or who listen to our podcast that are in the educational system. You know, they are teachers. I'm going to say this right now. Kids, they're fine. Like, you know, they could be wonderful bundles of joy. But for the life of me...
Sorry, wait, kids in general or kid actors?
No. Just kids.
Okay.
Like, just kids. Now, translating kids to acting, the first 45 minutes of this movie were absolutely unbearable, bro. Because, of course, you know, you have kids and they're acting like they it was making me upset. It was making me mad. And then there's a comment someone said, no, a comment, it was like a review. Someone said, it was like, maybe I just don't like kids. And I'm like, yeah, I agree. But regardless, the movie was going in a great direction. There was a point of the film where, like, you know, obviously in this movie, it's basically talking about, like, you know, just how, you know, it's talking about the lower class people, you know, they living in motels and, you know, they don't have like the best life. And it shows like in the movie how a mother and her daughter are, you know, buying like cheap perfume and trying to sell it to get some money. There's a part of the film where, you know, it's upsetting, but, you know, the mother, in a sense, like, you know, she fucking like goes into prostitution to make some money to get rent. And then she tells like the daughter to go take a bath and shit like that, so she doesn't see. And like Willem Dafoe's in this movie, and he plays a great role. He's like somebody who's, you know, very stern, yet like, you know, he really cares for the kids, you know, in this movie. And there's one part where it was making me like really mad, but like Willem Dafoe like saves it, because pretty much like in this story, you know, obviously, you know, there's kids, you know, they're playing around, they're having a good time, and there's obviously a fucking child predator. He's fucking like lurking on the kids and shit. And Willem Dafoe's like, hey, the fuck you doing here? And all that stuff. But like, that was a really good part of the movie for me. But I think where the movie falls flat for me is the end, because you obviously have like this very great story, like basically like the mom. Like the mom, like she just like goes off the fucking rails, like, you know, like DCF gets called on her, and they're like, well, like, we know that you're fucking like prostituting yourself, because, you know, we see your pictures all over the ads. And the child, she like runs away, but she goes to like her friend's house, and she's like bawling her eyes out. She's like, I may not ever see you again. Like, they're taking me to another family. And it's a really heart-wrenching moment. And then and then there's this cop out where the friend and like both of the little girls, they run to fucking Disneyland, and that's how the movie ends. Just that weird ass fucking speed ramped ass YouTube ass fucking vlog and ending. Such a shitty cop out of a fucking story. But up until that moment, I think the movie is like fine. I mean, the movie's like really good. But yeah, something.
YouTube vlog ass ending.
Dude, just look up the ending. It's literally like the most like early 2000s ass fucking shit you've ever fucking seen, dude. Like, just, you don't even know, like, if you're gonna watch the movie, you can watch it. It's on Netflix.
So you don't recommend it?
I mean, if you want to watch it, go ahead. But the ending, I just didn't like the ending. Actually, never mind. It's not on Netflix anymore. They took it off. I don't know where it's on now.
It's on HBO Max.
Oh, okay, makes sense. But if you want to watch it, go ahead.
Oh, it came out in 2017.
Yeah. And then lastly, I saw Challengers. Fucking, it's a great movie. I liked it a lot. I think this is one of Zendaya's like best performances. You know, considering how the trailer or the movie sets itself up. I know the trailer was like, oh my god, like Zendaya is finna get like, you know, double teamed or some shit like that. Which, like, it's clever marketing, but that doesn't happen at all in the film. Obviously, you know, there is a love triangle, and it appears in like such a like a clever way. I don't want to say clever. It explores itself in a great way throughout the story. The story is also very like it's like non-linear, so it jumps around in time a lot, but I think it works in the aspect of like the final and what would be the final battle of the story. Yeah, you know, the two guys in the movie, one of those names Michael Feist, and I forgot the other one's name, but they played like really great characters as well. And obviously, you know, there is some tension between every single character in the movie, which is like really, really good. I liked it. And there's also some really great camera work in here too, going towards the end of the movie. There's also a part where like it's like a running gag in the movie. I felt like they just added that in there for like extra comedy. But like when they're hitting like the tennis balls, they like make like these like really weird noises, like and it's played throughout the entire movie, bro. It's so fucking funny. But I gave Challengers like a 4.5 out of 5.
Yeah, well, number one, I didn't think you were gonna watch it.
Yeah, you know what? Yeah, like literally, like I got Bobo with like a friend, and I was like, "You want to go see Challengers?" Like, I kind of want to see like what that movie was gonna be about, because like the people that have seen it on, you know, who I follow on Instagram, they like seem to like love it, and like one of like a person that I know, like she's like obsessed with it. Like she saw it like twice. She like wrote like an in-depth review on it.
Yeah, I'm really surprised that how well it's been received.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, me too.
Like not because I thought it was going to be bad, but like I didn't think, I don't know. It didn't look like the kind of movie that people would be like, this is fucking incredible. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but yeah, I genuinely enjoyed it. I would see it again. Yeah, I definitely recommend it for sure.
And that is all you watched. Sad.
Oh wait, didn't I? No, I was gonna say I did watch that horror Spider-Man short film with Chandler Riggs.
And you loved it.
Didn't really.
You thought it was better than any MCU Spider-Man movie.
No. I think for me is that like the movie, I mean, I'm gonna respect like, you know, short films and stuff like that, because, you know, it takes a lot to make a movie, especially like, I mean, you got fucking Chandler Riggs to be your Spider-Man. Like that's a great thing. Indie filmmaking, local filmmaking is also going to be just something that I enjoy. But for me, as like content wise, I am not a fan of horror Spider-Man. I don't believe that. I'm not saying I don't. Well, I mean, you can make it whatever you want. There has been like horror-esque Spider-Man stuff throughout the years, but I'm not a fan of horror like Spider-Man. That's something that I'm not like. That's something that I'm not like with. But I mean, I still think I still think it's good. I respect like the level of, you know, the level of technical partnership. Can't even speak. I don't know what I'm saying anymore. But overall, I respect the filmmakers for doing what they wanted to do. They had a vision. They completed it. They put it out there for the world to see. There's been talks about it. And overall, I mean, it's good. It's a good project.
Yeah, I'm never going to see that shit.
Goddamn.
I watched the finale of The Bad Batch, which just came out. Series is fucking over, finally. God damn, I'll have to be forced to watch that garbage. No, I'm kidding. It's good. This is one of those shows that I think got better as it went along. The first season was okay. It was a really strong start, and then it kind of just tapered off towards the end. And then season 2 really stepped it up, and then season 3 was just fucking incredible all the way through. They really they were able to go darker. There was a lot of really darker themes in it. And it actually felt like there were stakes, because I feel like in a lot of these, it's like, especially in like the Clone Wars, it's like you can only do so much because it still has to tie into Revenge of the Sith. But in this one, it really felt like, other than a couple external characters, they could really do whatever they wanted. And it was really, really great. Omega has a fucking phenomenal character arc. And the finale I won't get into because of spoilers, because it just came out recently, but it's really good. Some people don't like it, but I feel like that's gonna happen. But I thought it was really good, and also took me by surprise, because I thought they were gonna go in one direction and they didn't, but I was pleasantly surprised. But yeah, that's where I'll leave that. I also watched Fighting with My Family with Florence Pugh, which I've been wanting to see for I don't even know how long now, but it has never been on freaking anything. I've wanted to see it for so long. Like every now and again, I'm like, let's see if Fighting with My Family's on anything. Oh nope, you gotta fucking buy it or rent it. Oh Jesus. And so it's been I don't even know how long, but finally it was available on Amazon Prime. I was like, I'm watching this immediately, because if I wait on it, it's gonna disappear when I finally get around to it. And yeah, I don't regret it. It was a really, really good movie. It's, I don't want to say early days Florence Pugh, because but she wasn't like Florence Pugh as where she is now. But yeah, it was a genuinely great movie, and I would recommend it, because it's about wrestling, and I don't care about wrestling, but it's just a good movie. It's a good movie. My only complaint about it is that, like, and I don't know the wrestling world, especially back when this movie takes place, but compared to now, because like the whole point or part of the plot is like Florence Pugh is like this like sort of like goth girl wrestler, and she gets to a certain level and everyone's like, she's ugly or whatever, and I'm like, that's Florence Pugh, that's not really she is objectively stunning. I it does one of those, and I'm like, I can't, like, that's not realistic. But it's based on a true story. So who am I to fucking say what isn't and isn't accurate? But it's fucking Florence Pugh. It's Florence Pugh torn. So yeah, great movie. I give it like an 8 out of 10, maybe an 8.5 out of 10. It was quite good. I also watched Knuckles, the television show Knuckles, about the Sonic character Knuckles, a spin-off of the Sonic film, specifically Sonic 2, which also had the character of Knuckles in it. And so this show about Knuckles is show that came out on Paramount Plus. And Knuckles is played by Idris Elba, just like he was in Sonic 2, where he also played Knuckles. I can't do this. I did not like this show at all. I was not a fan. I do have to cut it a little bit of slack, because at the end of the day, it is a kid's show. But I'm of the mind that just because it's a kid's show doesn't mean it can't be good, and it can't be better. I mean, you can look at Spider-Verse, you can look at Bluey, like these things, like they could be better than this. That's all I'm saying. Maybe I'm not a diehard Sonic fan. We have Will, who's a diehard Sonic fan, and he loved it. So maybe there's references that flew over my head. I don't know, but as a show, not good at all. Like a lot of people are saying, despite the fact that it's a show about Knuckles, it's not really a show about Knuckles. So yeah, it's mostly a show about Wade from the Sonic movies, who was my least favorite character in those movies. So now he's in this, and I was like, I'm still going to give it a shot because, you know, maybe there's character growth, and, you know, maybe I won't hate him by the end. And Will said that, like, he loved Wade by the end. I was like, okay, I'll stick to it. There is a character arc. He definitely grows, but he's still incredibly annoying and just not, like, painfully unfunny. And yeah, the entire show focuses on him, and Knuckles is used as a conduit to just sort of tell his story. Like, Knuckles is there, but nothing about this story really serves his character. You have the bad guys, quote unquote, you know, like Kid Cudi that are coming after Knuckles, and like they never pose a real threat, like, because you know that if it's a Knuckles show, that nothing's really going to happen to him, and also they're just kind of there to give the illusion that there's any sort of semblance of a Knuckles storyline going on here.
I'm gonna stop it right here. Hold on. Why are you saying Knuckles like that?
What do you mean?
Say Knuckles again.
Knuckles.
You're saying it in a different fucking way, and it's pissing me off.
What are you talking about?
Shut the fuck up, dude. You're saying Knuckles in a different way. Oh my fucking
Knuckles.
God! I'm losing my mind.
How was that?
I'm losing my mind.
Knuckles. Explain.
I'm tweaking. Oh my God.
Anyway, yeah, the bad guys are there just to give the illusion that there's any sort of storyline with him going on. And minor spoilers, but you meet Wade's family in this show, and his mom's fantastic, actually. Like, I really like her character. She feels like the only real person in this entire series. Meanwhile, Wade is just a complete unfunny fucking loser. And you meet his sister, who, no exaggeration, might be one of the most annoying characters I have ever seen in any media ever. She is just the worst, and there's no character growth. There's maybe like one funny thing that comes out of her character, but it's at her expense. It's not directly coming from her. And I feel bad for the actress, because I imagine, you know, like any other role she's played is not this fucking garbage. And like, she played, like, the character is one of those characters that's meant to be annoying. She, like, the whole point of her character is to be annoying, but there's a line. There's a line, and they cross that line. It's not annoying. She's never like endearing. There's never really like a oh, she's annoying because of this. Like, they try to do that. Again, minor spoiler. She's like in the FBI, but she's clearly not like an FBI agent. She's probably like an FBI like assistant or something, but she's trying to like make it seem like she's cooler than she actually is. But like, there's never any like heart to heart. There's never any like, oh, I've always felt, you know, like lesser to like you or whatever. It's like, oh no. And she's just fucking insufferable. And they imply that she's been like this forever. So there's that. And like, and yeah, like I was saying, the mom was my favorite character. She definitely had the best sort of, she had a lot of genuinely funny moments, especially when she was interacting with Knuckles. So in like, again, there's more bad guy stuff with Knuckles' character, but it's not, none of it's important. There's this bounty hunter character, which I feel like was in the second movie, but I don't really remember. And he's not fun. None of it's funny. It's just, it was a slog to get through. I was cringing for a lot of it. And the way the show ended, I was like, cool, this was a fucking nothing story. I guess Wade and Knuckles are closer now, but like, there's nothing there. It's just, it's not good. It doesn't feel like required viewing for Sonic 3. I do not recommend it. I wouldn't waste your time, but you're a bigger Sonic fan than I. So maybe you'll get something out of Knuckles that I won't.
Yeah, you're right.
Are you gonna watch it?
Am I gonna watch it?
Yeah, are you gonna watch Knuckles?
Yeah, I'm gonna have to watch it. I'm missing out on so much in terms of like TV. I'm missing like so much.
Yeah, I'd be interested to hear your thoughts because I did not like this at all.
Yeah.
I also watched The Fall Guy. Ryan Gosling's The Fall Guy. Currently in theaters, The Fall Guy, starring Ryan Gosling and Emily Blunt. The Fall Guy. This was a lot of fun. Directed by David Leitch, Deadpool 2, Bullet Train, John Wick. This was a lot of fun. I was telling you, like, my expectations were at a different place than it probably should have been going into this because of, I'm familiar with David Leitch's other movies. I was expecting more hand-to-hand stuff, and there is that, but like when it comes to action movies, I prefer like hand-to-hand stuff. And the whole movie is surrounding stunt people and stunts, so a lot of it is like crash falls and like jumping through things and rolls and stuff like that, and less combat. So I should have went in expecting that, considering that's literally the whole entire crux of the movie. But it was a lot of fun. They go out of their way to, because the entire marketing in this movie is respecting stunt people and actually giving them their flowers. So I feel like for some people it might be a little jarring, because there's some stunts in this movie where they clearly went, we're going to make it clear that they're doing these stunts. You know what I mean? Which is ultimately a good thing. But it's like movie, okay, and then do a stunt, and then the stunt happens, and then they keep going. Which again, that's not a complaint, but I can see how it can be jarring for some people. I've also seen other reviews that say the stunts felt like muddled, like they were doing the stunts, but it was like overdone with CGI in the background. So like they did the stunts for real, but it made it, because they like CGI'd around it, it made it look fake. I didn't get that impression at all. Like there was clearly like a couple insert shots where they had to get like Ryan Gosling's reaction, because obviously it's not Ryan Gosling actually doing the stunts, although I think it was for a couple of them, I will say. But clearly they needed some of those insert shots, and maybe they did those like on a green screen. But like for me at least, I could tell that they were doing a lot of those stunts for real. So I guess maybe again, I've talked about before how I'm CGI blind, so maybe my brain just didn't pick up on that. I don't know, but very minor spoiler. It's more like a heads up. In the credits, it was really cool, because like there was the early 2000s where a lot of the times, like during the credits, they'll show like bloopers or like behind the scenes stuff. I wish more movies would do that nowadays. But in the credits, they actually just show raw, like behind the scenes footage of them doing all the stunts for real. And that's super cool. But as a movie, as far as the plot goes, it was really solid. I mean, Ryan Gosling is pretty much the main character in the entire movie. Emily Blunt is in a lot of the marketing and stuff, and she certainly plays a huge role, but she's in it for like maybe a quarter of the time Ryan Gosling is in it. And Ryan Gosling, he's fantastic. There's Ryan Gosling fever right now. He's huge right now, and he's killing it in this. When it comes to the drama, the comedy, whatever it may be, he's doing a fantastic job. There is one thing in this movie, a certain plot point that the movie hinges on, that I bought in the sense of its in the sense of its realism, but how do I explain this? Basically, because it's a movie, and you know how movies work. There's a stunt double, especially nowadays with modern technology. You can take a scan of the actor's face or head and then paste it onto the stuntman, so it looks like it's the actor. But in the movie, they're like, look at this newfangled technology. And Ryan Gosling is like, oh, it's like deepfakes. I'm like, this has been around for years. This isn't new. But like, I don't know, maybe it's just like for casuals who don't understand that that's a thing, so they made it that I can only imagine that that's why they did that. But I'm like, this isn't new. This has been around for a long time. But so there was that. I'm trying to think of any negatives. I didn't necessarily love the it's not necessarily a twist. Well, I guess it is a twist. It's not that I didn't love the twist, but it felt predictable. There was at a certain point it did feel a little predictable, but again, not bad. And it also wasn't like bad predictable in the way that Argyle was. But yeah, this is definitely a recommend. I liked Bullet Train more, but I also think I like Bullet Train more because that is far more hand-to-hand stuff. And it was in that hand-to-hand stuff, they were really creative with the environment and stuff like that. And I just really love that stuff. But if like Bullet Train to me is like an 8 to 8.5 out of 10, The Fall Guy is like a 7.5 to 8 out of 10. So it's not that far off. But yeah, this is a really solid movie. Definitely recommend it. Stay for the credits. See those behind the scenes stunt work because it's really great. And yeah, so see that. I'm trying to think if I saw anything else. I don't think I did. Tales of the Empire is out, but it came out today, so I'm probably gonna watch that after we're done recording because I'm excited for that. But yeah, is that the show?
It is a show.
All right. Well, thank you everyone for listening to the Avengers podcast. If you want to follow us, we're at Avengenerds on Twitter. That's AVENGE Nerds. All one word. If you want to follow either one of us, you can reach me at @zenith_ on Twitter. Where can they reach you?
At Torn Guy on Instagram.
Wow, that's incredible. I don't know if you knew this, but we also have a Discord if you'd like to join the conversation there. This will be linked in the show notes. You can also check out our link tree for any additional links you may be interested in. You can also review the show on Apple Podcasts. If you could leave 5 stars in a review, it would really help us out. Thank you for listening to the Avengers podcast. We'll see you next week.
Later.